story is called Bill the Talking Mule from The Skull Talks Back and Other Haunting Tales. A farmer had a mule named Bill. He worked Bill every day, all day. Mornings when the farmer went to fetch the mule, he said, "Come on round, Bill." The farmer had a little feisty dog that he called Feist. Feist trotted behind him everywhere he went. One morning, the farmer slept too late. Feist did his duty. He barked until he woke the farmer up. The farmer decided while he was drinking some coffee to send his son to go catch the mule. "Go down there, boy, and bring that mule up here." The boy was fast, always running and doing things and not thinking very hard. The farmer's son quickly grabbed the bridle and brushed lickety-split on down to the pasture to catch old Bill. He said, "Come on round, Bill." The mule looked around at the boy. The boy told the mule, "Ain't no use you rolling your eyes at me. Pa wants you this morning. Come on round and stick your head in this here bridle." The mule kept on looking at him and finally said, "Every morning, it's 'Come on round, Bill.' Every morning, it's 'Come on round, Bill.' Why, I can't hardly get a good night's rest before somebody's calling, 'Come on round, Bill.'" The boy's eyes got big as pie pans when the mule spoke. He threw down that bridle and flew back to his house and told his pa, "Papa, that mule's talking. Mule's talking. That mule's talking, I tell you." His father said, "Oh, go on away from here making up stories. Go on back down yonder and catch that mule." "No, Pa, that mule's done gone to talking. I tell you, I ain't going. You have to go catch Bill yourself." The farmer looked at his wife and said, "See, what a big whopper that boy's telling. A talking mule, I declare." So the farmer, his feisty dog following on his heels, started out and went on down after the mule himself. When the farmer and his dog got down to the pasture, he hollered, "Come on round, Bill." The old mule looked around and said, "Every morning, it's 'Come on round, Bill.'" The farmer jerked his head up and then lit out with Feist right behind him. He was huffing and puffing when he hit the door. He told his wife, "That boy told much the truth. That mule's talking up a storm. I never in all my born days heard a mule talk before." The little feisty dog said, "Me neither. I got scared." That was the last straw. When the farmer heard even the dog talking, he took off running again. Right through the woods he ran, with little Feist chasing behind him. He ran so fast, he ran out of his shoes. He ran so fast, the wind got under his coat, and that flew too. The dog panted and ran beside him in such a hurry, his little legs trembled. Way after a while, the man stopped and tried to catch his breath. He said, "I'm so tired, I don't know what to do." His feisty dog sat down in front of him, wagged his worried tail, and said, "Me too." The old man took off running again. He nearly ran himself to death. That man is still running to this day. That was Bill the Talking Mule from The Skull Talks Back and Other Haunting Tales.